Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of my single player world. I was going to build something this episode, and I've just realised the place I want to build it has not much scope for the build to be implemented. I think this is the best place here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's hands down the best place. So yeah, I've got a few things I want to do this episode. Just a preview of next episode. Assuming I can get things prepared and assuming I can get it recorded, next episode there's going to be something pretty big. I'm just going to say that right now. Not going to say what it is again. You'll just have to wait until Monday, hopefully. It's going to take me well in the excess of 3 days to record. So, yeah. Hope you look forward to that. Anyway, I've got a feeling it's going to be very boring. You know, we should get this skellie farm running. There's a few things I want to accomplish today. Let's see. How does this work? Traditional grinder. Yep, that's fine. In fact, you know what? Yeah, okay, we'll just do traditional grinder. Spawner lights. It's not going to be active very much because I'll mainly be working over here and over here, so it's not really gonna work. Right, let's turn that off just for the sake of recording for the moment. This elevator broke. So what would happen is it would start, this piston would come out, extend, this piston would come out and extend, and I would get stuck. Now I use this exact same design. Like I've made 4 of these elevators. 2 of them, like, they go in 2s and 2s, so 2 of them are the exact same design, another 2 are a different design, but they're both the exact same as each other. And the identical design of this one is in the nether. It goes up to the old gold farm. And that one works perfectly. This one doesn't. Basically, it would crush me at the bottom, and it wouldn't get me up at all, and then I just fall back down. I came up with a fix. It's just not a very good fix. I'll demonstrate that now. So yeah, as you can see, I am, like, ascending, but I'm constantly getting crushed, and I need to jump at the end there. So yeah, it's a fix, it's just not a very good one. I have no idea how I could fix it. I've been meaning to try this for days, by the way. I've just not got around to it. Wanted to do it on camera. I think we can try making that a 2 delay. Yeah. I really don't know. I really don't know. We're going to have to stick with what we originally had. That was the default setting. And there was there's pistons going up and down all the way to the top, and I changed them from 3 to 4 tick delays. This one, it was originally a 3 tick delay, and the one on the alternate side's a 4 tick delay. I just made them both 4 tick delays and it somehow works, so that it crushes me. It's not ideal. I'm just going to go with it for now. So yeah, I don't have the brain power at the minute to sort that. The next thing I want to sort is this, because this is the old, or not the old method of sorting items, but it is a method that I found hasn't worked amazingly well. So yeah, we're just going to work on tearing this out. And I can't remember what's on each block, so hopefully I don't tear something that's important. Okay, so I think I've got something worked out. Not sure how efficient it'll be. Let's test it. I just copied the sorting system design I've got over at my base with the mob farm. That's the one I use. It sounds like it's working. Yep. And there's nothing in these. Oh, there's one bone in. Okay, yeah. Yep, seems to be working. I'm pretty happy with it. As you can see, I just copied it all over, which is good. It shouldn't... See, the problem was one side was affecting the other. Basically, yeah, this side, the wiring... Like, once this side got full, it would then affect the wiring of this side, and that torch would deactivate and drain the filter. And I think or I know this method is less, is more likely to work. That's what I'm trying to say. I think it still has its faults, but it's not nearly as faulty as the original design. Anyway, on to our main project. So what we're going to be doing is attempting to build an automatic flower harvester thing. It's going to be it's not too difficult. I practiced it yesterday and it seems to work. Got a nice design that's alright. I decided to go all in and I just went for an automatic design. It's not really, you can't individually activate the flowers and that, and it does require bone meal, which is kind of why I'm building here, because we've got a ready supply of bones. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're just going to place the dispensers there. And then I kind of want a backing here that's not just hoppers and stuff. I want to be able to it's going to be difficult, isn't it? Okay, I've got a plan. If we chop into the back here. Okay, so we've come in here. We might as well just take the whole wall down for the moment. Oh. Grab all that. Okay, and then I guess we need to find a way of accessing these, that's the thing. So one there. One there. One there. And finally, one there, like so. So that should in effect feed them, although it seems to activate it because of the bud power, but that's no big deal. And then we need to figure out a way of powering it. I think how we're going to do that is from below. So we're going to power it using a lever here. Okay, and that will create a tick, a quick pulse. And then I think what we've got to do is just... See, I had to alternate because I think it was creating oh bother, I keep forgetting the name of it. Transistor? The thing that stores current. It created one of those when I used a row of repeaters. So we are going to just go with that. Throw a torch in there, even though it doesn't matter. My question is, will this prevent... it doesn't seem to prevent. It shouldn't, if you think about it, purely because A, it's pulsing, so at some point it'll be unpowered and it'll let the thing through, and B, it's powering that block, and powering that block does not mean it's powering that block, so yeah, that seems to work, that's good. The collection system is a wee bit challenging. It requires the hopper minecarts, sorry. So we need some iron. Okay, we're going to create some half slabs. Now, I was going to make a hopper. I was going to make like a sorting system for these, but I don't think it's worth it really. We've already done it over there anyway, so we're just going to have just one chest. It'll just go to a single chest, and I don't know where that chest is going to be. Probably over here. So, grass block will be there. This is where, yeah, this is the complicated part. We need to get rid of all this. We do have half slabs, yeah we do. Get rid of that. Grass block, minecart and half slab. Okay, so it's the next one down is where the hoppers are going to be, like so. Right, so that's good. That's a good start. Then we need to position the... I need a junk chest. This seems to be my junk chest. Or shulker box, whatever. I know what they're called, I just get the name mixed up. Right, yeah, we need to find a way of getting them into position, the minecarts that is. We can only really use the hopper minecarts because they can fit through a block. Regular hoppers won't do. Shouldn't be that difficult, right? Yeah, that's the issue, isn't it? It just gets stuck. Well, it worked-ish. Let's see if we can repeat that on the other 3 sides. Okay, so we've got them all in position. Now we need to place down the grass blocks, and we're going to need a piston for that in order to force them into position, because we cannot, naturally place them. So we need to place that there, and then that. There we go. Where did he go? Oh, he went through. I was like, where did that block go? But yeah, it went right the way through. So we need to do that for all of these. So that should be that part of it completed. We still need a way of inserting the bone meal into the back, because we don't really have that option at the minute. But this front bit is done. I was going to try and do some lighting or something. I don't know. Don't know what sort of stuff I've got in here, or down here for that matter. Good news and bad news. Bad news, I only had 2 pieces of glowstone. Good news is we've got a pumpkin farm. So close. So we'll just use some of these jack-o'-lanterns. Let's see. Need some of this. We'll use some birch leaves, I guess, because why not? So now we need to do. We need to finish off the collection area to bring the flowers over here, and we also need to do we need to get a sufficient method of transporting, or getting the bone meal rather, into the chests in the back. I actually have no idea. So let's just dig in here and see where we end up. Okay, so part 1 of the problem has been fixed, or technically it was part 2 because I said it second, but we just go in here, and this is where we load the chests. It's fairly straightforward, simply because we've got 2 double chests and then hoppers taking the bone meal into the dispensers below. The reason I've got hoppers here, did I say droppers? I meant hoppers taking them into the dispenser below, but we've got hoppers here in case I got full inventory and I'm crafting and I just want to throw it out. Then I can just throw the bone meal into these. I mean, obviously there's only a limited amount of space and there's only a limited speed these will empty at, but it's better than nothing, let's be honest. Then we've got a nice wee exit door there. So that's part 1 done. We've still got a collection system to worry about. I'm thinking we could maybe put something here, because yeah, it's kind of like an odd block there, isn't it? Because I don't know whether it should be. It should probably be stone brick there, but I just went for a cobblestone slab. Oh, that's not good. That is good. This is why we do redstone on stone brick. It's because I know not to dig that block. Alright, let's get the hoppers going. Alright, so that's going to be our collection system right there, I think. We still need to set up some sort of a... Oh dear, that's not good. Still need to set up a way of transporting them up. What the heck is this? Or is that just filler? What? What the heck? Oh, that must be from the... What do you call it? The record farm that I've used a grand total of once. Alright, before this episode ends, I'm going to try use the record farm. Okay, that's what we're going to do, because I can't honestly remember using it before. Okay, I'm fairly confident that we have successfully got something going here. As you can, or you won't be able to tell, but basically below this hopper, this dropper line is a bunch of redstone. There's probably more compact way. In fact, I guess I can dig down and show it off. So as you can see, the bottom dropper will fill with items, activate the hopper. This will activate a clock just in the back there, and then this will lead on to a row of redstone repeaters, not redstone repeaters, redstone torches that will power the clock. That'll be powered by the clock. That'll power the droppers, and the piping will be completed. And that's automatic. I don't need to worry about that. I might implement that system over here now, come to think of it, because at the minute, that's what always activates this. but I think I could probably do a better job if I make it automatic as well. We might do that later. I'm not sure how long this episode's been, but it's been pretty fun. Anyway, might as well try it out. Unfortunately, my inventory's full of stuff, and it's having all these around doesn't really help an awful lot. Let's just bung everything in here, and we can sort it out later. Okay, so we've got the bone meal loaded. We did harvest one flower because I accidentally opened a trap chest, and I also accidentally dropped bones into the system, so we'll get bones in the chest as well. But let's test it, shall we? Turn the sound down a bit. And there we go. That is exactly what it's meant to do. It's very random, I understand, but yeah. Alright, just going to do a bit of reforming here. We don't need this. We're going to try and make it automatic, so we don't have to activate it every time. It's going to be a wee bit of a... it shouldn't be too difficult. Hopefully it won't be, unless... Nah, it should be fine. Okay, so I think I got something going here. This was pretty simple actually. I didn't need to change the layout of anything too drastically. It's pretty similar to the other design. It's more compact actually. As you can see, just got the comparator there. Signal is inverted, so the clock is off by default. However, when something arrives in that bottom dropper, it will activate, and that will activate the chain of droppers. Hopefully it works. We can test it now. I thought I'd be in range of the spawner from here, to be honest. Yep. Looks like it works. That's very pleasing. These two have gone down. I wonder if that's because they're being used continuously. I hope it's because they're being used continuously and not because they're broken. And I don't know why this one at the end is working either. Like, oh, you know why they're down continuously is because it's full. Okay, right, well, there we go. Awesome. I'm almost tempted to move this all over one because I'm just redoing this area. I did not intend to spend this long in this area, but I'm tempted to move this over one simply because over here, as you can see, it kind of joins with the flower farm. Don't really like that, so I think I want to move it over one. It's almost like a puzzle trying to redo the wire. I mean, I don't need to redo them, but I need to obviously make sure they don't interfere with other wires. I think that's it. Now we've got to go and make sure all the repeaters are close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so all these repeaters are fine. The question is, where's the nearest repeater for this? Yep. It's too far forward. Need to move it back one. And as you can see, we've got a bit of a break here, which I like a lot better. Was it worth the hassle? Yeah, I get unbalanced, yes. But maybe I'm just being a bit too picky. I did redo the blocks here as well, just a wee bit. I'm kind of wanting to maybe add a bit of lighting around here. I don't know why I don't have lighting here. There must be a good reason for it. Maybe maybe I thought it would affect the spawner or something. Anyway, that's that. So, did we get everything accomplished? Pretty much. I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. This is going to be rough. Flippin' heck. Problem is, all these trees, the forest is so... Oh, flip. Oh my goodness. Don't shoot it. I need to... I had to do that. Uh oh. Whoa! Blep. Totally didn't see him. Totally camouflaged himself with the thing. If only there'd been one on the mountains, it would have been a lot easier. Oh, and he's going to die because of the fall damage. Oh, and there's a skeleton now. Okay, well the creeper died, I'm pretty sure. Let's go see if we can get that other one. Hopefully it's not despawned. My last hope. Shoot. You know in past versions how you could hide around corners from creepers? You can't do that anymore. They just keep following you. I'm gonna grab those flowers. See? He just keeps going. The AI. Oh my goodness. No, a skeleton with an enchanted bow. He doesn't see us. The creepers do. Come on, creepers. Okay, 1 in. 2 in. Oh, they're both in. Right. Now, we need to go down here. Okay, I see one of them. Let's dim the spawner lights. Do that. Right, we just need one skeleton. Knew this would happen. There we go. And we got ourselves a record. Your services are no longer required. I just want to give you a heads up on next episode. Next episode is going to be something interesting. I hope I'm not hyping up too much, but I am pretty excited for it. I've not recorded it yet. It's very audacious, to say the least. Like it's not just, it won't just affect me in a big way in game. It will affect me in a big way in real life. It's going to take about 3 days to record. Not going to say what it is just yet, but next episode, which should be out Monday, if all going well, I will be doing this. But I'm getting this out, and then I will be preparing. It's going to take a lot of preparation. It's going to take a lot of time to record, but we're gonna go for it. Okay. It's just for something a little bit different. I've seen it done before. I just thought I'd give it a go in my own situation, see how it goes. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Your viewing of this video is much appreciated. I wish you all the very best in your adventures for this coming day. See you next time.